So in today's session, we are going to discuss about JavaScript string methods. JavaScript string methods. Well, here guys, in the JavaScript string methods, first of all, anything that you see in the single quotes or double quotes is called as string. I am taking one string here. You are able to see it in the double quotes. This is called string. How to play with this string? How to play with this string? And all is what we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay. How to play with the strings using string methods is what we are going to discuss in today's session. So guys, you can get a different data in the strings. String means whatever, they can enter anything, right? String means within the single quotes they can enter anything, right? You go to the form once. I'm going to the incident form. Enter anything here. It's a string. So we should be able to understand how to play with this string and all. Okay. In JavaScript, we have string methods. Two lowercase method. U is capital letter, right? Capital letter will become, wherever it finds capital letter, that will become small letter if you use this method. To uppercase. Wherever it finds small case letters, it will make it as uppercase letters. Okay. Length method. Length method will give you how many characters in this string. Will give you the count. Okay. Split method is used to split the string into split method is used to split the string and convert it as array. Okay. Split method is used to split the string and convert it as array. Okay. Getting my point. Reverse method will reverse the string into, it will actually reverse the string. Okay. Replace. Replace will actually replace a keyword with a different name. Replace all. Replace all. Replace all words with one keyword. I'll show you practically. Remove method. Remove method is used to remove the spaces in the beginning, spaces in the ending. There's a spaces in the beginning. We have spaces in the beginning. We have spaces in the ending. It will remove the spaces in the beginning and ending. Okay. You're able to understand, right? Okay. I'm going to the background script. Where str is equal to the string I am taking here. It is a string. I want to remove the spaces in the beginning and ending. So let me first print the string here. You have spaces here. You have spaces here as well in the ending. Those spaces I want to remove. To remove that, I have to use remove method. Remove method will remove the spaces. Do we have spaces here in the beginning? It has removed the spaces or not? It will remove the spaces in the beginning and ending. Okay. Dot to lowercase. Uppercase I'm using now. Uppercase means all these letters will become capital letters. You see, if you want to convert it as lowercase letters to lowercase letters, all are lowercase letters here. I want to get the length of the string. So length 75 characters it has. Okay. If you calculate, it also calculate the space as well. It also calculate the space as well. Okay. So total it has 75 characters. I want to take the first character name. What is the first character name? U. Then what I have to do is ps.print str dot 0. This index starts from 0. 0 means U, 1 means D, 2 means A, 3 means Y, 4 means space, 5 means K. Indexes starts from 0. In the JavaScript, indexes starts from 0. Remember this point. If I want first letter, I have to use index 0. Index 0 means index 0. Okay. So here I am using square brackets here to get the index. If I use 74, it will give E letter. 74 means E letter. So see, total length is 75, right? Length is 75, but index starts from 0, right? Then you have to use -1 in the end. 75 minus 1, 74. 74th index means E letter you will get. I want 15th index letter. 15th index letter. A. Somewhere this one. 15th index. You can get the characters based on the indexes. Okay. So we understand about trim method, dot toString method, uh, dot lowercase method, dot to uppercase method, uh, dot length method. I want to reverse the string. str dot reverse. Reverse method is not useful here. Not replace. So reverse method is only available for arrays, guys. For strings, it is not available. Reverse method is not available in the strings. Reverse method is not available for strings. Reverse method is only available for arrays. Okay. Now we will use replace method. Replace Gadiparthi name. Replace Gadiparthi name. Mr. Okay. What it does is that from the 0 index onwards, first it will find where is Gadiparthi is located. First index. So first keyword. So we have three Gadiparthis here. This has small letter. It will not actually take it. This one it will take it. It will replace with a Mr. Only this Gadiparthi. We have another Gadiparthi here, right? This won't be replaced. Only first one will be replaced. Let me execute this one. You can see here Gadiparthi is replaced with Mr. here. This one is not replaced. Only first one is replaced with Mr. If I use replace all, you can see it is replaced Gadiparthi. Where exactly it is finding Gadiparthi name, it is actually replacing with Mr. here. Well, this Gadiparthi is not replaced here. G is small letter here. JavaScript is case sensitive. Do you understand the difference between replace all? Hmm? Okay. We understand. We understand trim method. We understand to lowercase, to uppercase, length method. We understand replace all. Now we will understand about split method. Split method. To split string into pieces. To split a string into pieces, then you will use split method. So here you have this string, right? This string I want to cut into 3 pieces. To cut a string into 3 pieces, we need delimiter. Delimiter. So here in the string, I have delimiter here as dollar. Dollar. Dollar is actually delimiter here. If you have delimiter only, then you can, it's easy for you to split. Okay. So now what I'm doing is gs dot str dot split. I'm splitting it using dollar symbol. I'm splitting this string using dollar symbol. Then what happens when I execute this now? You can see it has splitted using comma separated here. Okay, guys, this is array, guys. Remember, once string is splitted, it will be converted as an array. Let me show you here. Of it is converted as an array. String is once a string is splitted, it will be converted as array. Now it is array. Is array. Getting my point? Suppose here you have at the rate symbol. You have at the rate symbol as a delimiter. You have to use the rate here to split. Okay. So remember, once you split the string, it will become array. And that array you want to convert array into string. So once you convert this string, what is happening? Once you split this string, what is happening? It is converted as an array, right? To convert this array to string again, you have to use dot string method. Getting my point? So let me just see type of here. String now. First, what you are doing, you are converting string into array, array into string again. Dot toString method is used to convert arrays into strings. To convert object into strings, we'll use dot toString method. I'm just commenting out this line. I'm just taking array where arr is equal to. Okay. gs dot print type of arr. It is object now. It is showing. I am converting this array into string using dot toString method. You can convert arrays into string using dot toString method. Now you can see that type of as string here. Getting my point, right? That is what I am doing here. First, I've taken this string. This string is converted as array when you split it. Once array is converted, you are converting array into string again using dot toString method. Getting my point? Clear, right? So we need a delimiter. We need a delimiter here. Without a delimiter, you can't split it. Now I will tell you how to reverse a string in detail now. Okay. First of all, the string I want to reverse it. gs.end. I am using str.split. Splitting using empty spaces. Okay. Then what happens? It will become an array, right? When you split the string, it will become an array, right? And I am reversing the array, not reversing the string. Okay. So string is actually converted as an array. Array I am reversing again. Okay. And then I'm using dot join using empty spaces. Okay. Dot to string again. See here, you are converting string into array. You are reversing the array, and again you are after reversing, you are again joining it. After that, again you are actually converting as a string. Okay. So now you can see reverse string. It's a reverse string. You're getting my point. So you have taken this string you are splitting using, you are not even, this is not even space, this is space. Okay. Splitting every character. And it will become array. Array I am reversing using reverse method. After reversing an array, I am again combining using join method. And that array I am converting as a string again using that toString method. You're getting my point? Let me do one thing. String, right? Where ARR is equal to str.split str.split empty space. It is not a space, empty space. Then now it is an array, right? I am reversing as an reversing array. Where reverse ARR is equal to A ARR dot reverse. Okay, let me print this output here. Okay. Now it is comma separated. Now what I am doing is, okay, reverse str is equal to reverse array dot join empty space. Okay. Now you see here gs dot end. And see, this is array, guys. This is array. Let me use type of here. Directly it is converting as a join is directly converting as a string. No problem. Directly, this join is converting as a string. Okay. So likewise, we will be reversing the string. If you want to reverse the string. So now we understand that how to make the string into pieces using split method. Huh? Okay. You understand, right? Now we will understand how to cut only one part of string. How to cut only one part of string. See, if I give you one mango, you can cut it into different pieces. You can cut it into different pieces. That is actually split. From the apple, you have to cut only one piece. So let us speak something bold. If I give you a dead body, chicken, if I give you a chicken, I want only leg piece. I want chicken pieces means you will split it. I want only leg piece means you will only need leg piece. Okay. That leg piece is nothing but slice here. Okay. str dot slice. So slice uses indexes. Indexes starts from 0. From 0 index to from which index you want the string. 0, 1, 2, 3. So from 0 to 3. Okay. Zero to 4 I am giving. Has only cut one part of the string or not. Split what is doing? It is cutting the string into pieces. This slice is actually cutting one part of the string as a separate one. This is actually the starting index. This is the start index. This is the end index. From which index to which index you want to cut the string? From the 65 to 74. From 65 index to 74. This is what the string that I am getting. Hmm? From 62 index to U is missing here. Huh? So between which index and which index you want to cut and all, you have to specifically mention. So that it will separate that string to that from that string. Okay. Here the slice will not accept highest numbers here. Okay. If you give more than 75, let us say 88 I am giving. It is giving till end. Okay. Guys, starting index should always be less than the ending index. If you give 9 here, don't take. If you give negative numbers here, minus 99 won't take. Minus 99. Minus 99 it is taking. It should not take negative numbers. Minus 6. It is taking the negative numbers. No, no, no. In the beginning index also, it should not take negative numbers. Let me just show you. Zero comma 5. Slice method extract the part of string. Slice method returns extracted part in a new string. It doesn't change the original string. Okay. The start and index parameters specifies the part of the string to extract. First index is on 0, second index is 1. Negative numbers select from the end of the string. Negative number select from the end of the string. Here you have used minus 1. Minus 1 means this has given this one. Okay. Minus 1 comma 5 I am giving. So that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 W. This is not taking the negative number, right? Hmm? It is not taking the negative number. Here we have given 88, right? Let us give 66 here. It's not accepting negative number. I got confused. Here slice won't accept negative numbers as a first index. Starting index should always be less than the ending index, remember. And starting index should never be the negative numbers. As we have used some 88 number, it has accepted it. Okay. If you directly use ending index, if you directly use negative number, it will accept. Minus 6 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 6 it has given, right? Minus 1 means this one. Minus 2. -3, -4, -5, -6. Okay. So there is no -0, right? There is no -0. So from the ending onwards, it will start from -1. -1 means E. If you use -1, it will take E. Okay. -2 means last two letters. After -2, if you give any 66, something like that, it won't work. When you are using slice method, you have to remember this point. In the slice method, you can pass two arguments. One is actually starting index, another one is ending index. Okay. One is actually starting index, another one is actually ending index. So if you use those indexes, let us say I am using 0 to 5, I am using. It is actually cutting the string as a separate string. Okay, this is a starting index, this is the ending index. Starting index should always be less than the ending index. Starting index should never have a negative numbers. It can have negative numbers only when there is no ending index. Okay. -3 means ORE it will give. Okay. You guys are clear, right? Okay. Now we will understand about substring. Substring is also kind of slice only, but it will accept highest numbers as a starting index. It will accept negative numbers as a starting index. Substring -3 comma. Let me use 0 comma 5. 0 comma 5 means it will split as Uday, which is can also be done using slice also. Okay, but substring will accept negative numbers as well. Highest numbers as well as a starting index. You can see. Start to end. It doesn't change the original string. If the start is greater than end, arguments will be swapped. You see here, if the start is greater than end, the arguments will be swapped. If you give 4 comma 1, it will become 1 comma 4. What am I giving? 55 comma 5, right? It will become 5 comma 55. From fifth index onwards, from here onwards, it will get till 55 index. You are getting my point. If you give starting index as a highest number than the ending index, the arguments will be swapped. Start or end values less than 0 are treated as 0. If I give starting index as -99, it will be treated as 0. 0 comma 5 means Uday string it should give you. Getting my point? So that means what is happening here? Substring is accepting the highest number, Once you give starting index as a highest number, the numbers will be swapped. Once you give negative number, it will be treating that as a zero index. You are getting my point? That is the difference between slice and substring. Both are used to cut the strings only. Both are used to cut the strings only. Okay. If this string is starting with the Uday keyword or not, I want to check. Okay. Before that, starting and all, ending and all, we will use some other. You understand the difference between slice and substring, right? Now we will understand about substr. Substr. This substr works a different way. First argument is a index number. Let us take, I am taking the index number as 5. Okay. After fifth index, how many characters you want? Length. Second index will be length here. I want 7 letters. After this fifth index, how many characters you want? Length, not index. Second argument is not a index number. Second argument is a length. So after fifth index, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 characters. So it should give me output as Kishore. Hmm? Getting my point, right? So substr will not take both arguments as indexes. First one is index, second one is length. From this particular index onwards, it will take 7 letters. Okay. From 13th index onwards, I want 4 letters. From 13th index onwards, I want 4 letters. It will give Uday name. This is actually 13th index. After 13th index, I want four letters. If this string is starting with the Gadiparthi name or not. Is the string starting with Gadiparthi name? No, right? Starts with Gadiparthi. What is it telling? False. It is not starting with Gadiparthi name. Is it starting with Uday name? True. Is it ending with it's with Uday name? Is it ending with Uday name? False. Is it ending with Kishore name? Okay. You're clear, right? Okay. In this keyword, Ramesh, in this strings, Ramesh keyword is present or not? I want to check. In this string, Ramesh keyword present anywhere? So to check if this keyword found or not, we have to use index of. Index of Ramesh. This keyword found will give the index number where exactly this Ramesh name is starting. If this keyword not found, the index will be given as -1. If the keyword is found in the string, it will give the index number. Index number will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. If the keyword is not found, it will give output as -1. So as the Ramesh name is not there, it has given the output as -1. I am including Ramesh name here. 34 index. Okay. So likewise in the strings, if a keyword is found or not, you can check it using index. Index of. Understanding my point? So what are the methods that we have discussed? Starting from to lowercase, string, slice. Reverse is not comes under doesn't comes under strings. Reverse, replace. These are all some of the string methods that we discussed, guys. These are the some of the string methods that we discussed. Okay, these are the important string methods. Length we discussed, slice we discussed, substring, substr, two lowercase, two uppercase, trim method, and we have discussed replace, replace all, split. Okay, so these all are we don't use, guys. Trim, start, trim, and what are the important and all? We did discuss all about things, about all those things. These all are important ones. We will be using them in coming sessions. We'll be using them in coming sessions. Okay. So you guys are clear, right? How to play with the strings and all? Can you play with the strings? See, first of all, you will get the data. You will get the data in string format, number format. We have discussed data types, right? Whatever the data that you are getting, that you will get it either in a string format or number format or array format or object format or a Boolean format or an undefined format or null format. Only these formats only you will get the data. Getting my point? In any system, not only in ServiceNow, in any system, you will get the data format only in these formats only. Suppose you are getting it in a string format, you have to play with the strings. Suppose you are getting you are getting the data in the array format, you have to understand how to play with the arrays. You are getting the data in the object format, you have to understand how to play with the arrays. Okay. Let me go to a form here. This is a form. Okay. In this form, I am entering the value here. This value, first of all, this value is a string or number or array or object or boolean, or you have to take the type of this particular content. So I am taking this particular value here using JavaScript executor here. So you are getting the value here, that description value. Whatever the value that you entered here, that value you are getting it here. So that is actually which type I am using of here. So that is a string. That is a string here. Whatever the value that you have here is a string. So you need to understand how to play with that string. So using the string methods, we can play with that string. Well, guys, you take any field value, you will get it in a string format. You take any field value, you will get it in a string format. Okay. You are clear, right? You take any value here. Let us say you are entering a value here, right? Color value. Color value you have taken here. This able tutor system ID you have got it. Of here. Is also a string. So whenever you take any field value, that field type, that content type you have to take first of all. Is that a string or boolean or array or object or? So when you take a field value, you will get it in a string format. That is for sure. Getting my point? After getting that value, if you identify that that is a string, how to play with that string and all, we have learned. Using the string methods, we can use it. So let us say this string is starting with Uday keyword or not. I want to check. Okay, let me do one thing. Where SD is equal to underscore form dot this is a string. Okay. If SD dot index of or starts with y greater than -1. So this will give index if it finds if it is starting with Uday Gadiparthi, sorry. If it is starting with Uday Gadiparthi, it will say 2. 2, it will go if condition. Okay. Not starting with Uday. The string is not starting with Uday name is what it is telling. Getting my point? So here what did I do? Using starts with method I am checking. This string is starting with Uday or not. This is a JavaScript string method or not? This is JavaScript variable. So you will see the use cases in coming sessions. Okay. Any questions from anyone, guys? Any questions from anyone?
Uday, it's not like so. How to get that JavaScript executor window? So what option we have to press?
Control Shift J.
Okay, okay, okay,
The JavaScript executor, you will get it only on the form.
okay. So we have to install any separate utility or extension for that, or it will
No,
work.
nothing,
If,
nothing, nothing.
okay, okay, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're trying to compile a code, when you run the script, it is showing you additionally on in the right side of the screen, right?
Yeah, that is actually background script.
No, no, no. On the background script, when you're writing a code and when you're clicking on
And
the script, the script is running on the right side, right?
yes,
So for me, it's not running on the right side. How to bring it back?
can
It,
you please share your screen if you can?
okay, 1 minute again.
Is the instance up and running first? Tell me.
Instance is not running right now. That will take.
Okay. Okay. See, first of all, let me just share my screen. Did you add the extension to your browser?
No, actually, I was unable to add the browser to extension.
So you add the
Maybe like
extension, SN Utils
okay,
Chrome,
okay,
then SN Utils for Chrome. Okay. Add this extension. Okay, I have already added. You add this extension, then you will be able to see the compiler after the console after the script compiler.
okay. Done. Actually, it is redirecting me to another page when I try type run script.
Is it?
Yeah,
Maybe we'll have a discussion. We'll see that in tomorrow session. Okay.
okay, then sure. Thank you.
Okay, guys. We'll see you there in tomorrow session and keep practicing this JavaScript, guys. This will be useful in coming sessions. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.